Okay, so the first thing that I have of course are my toiletries. We made it to Buckingham Palace. What's up guys, and welcome back to another vlog. So we are actually getting ready to head to the airport to go to England. It is now, I think, what, 2:39. Our flight was originally supposed to leave at 7 o'clock, but we just got a message saying that it's going to be a bit delayed, which is a little concerning because we do have a connecting flight that goes from DC to Frankfurt. So we need to figure out how we're going to navigate that, because that now only gives us 30 minutes to get from one end of the airport to the other to catch our connecting flight. So when we get to the airport, we need to talk to the gate agents about that to see what we're going to do. But we have a very long travel day ahead of us. We are leaving in Eastern time, and we are not expected to arrive in England until 5 p.m. tomorrow, their time. So it's going to be a long day. So I figured I start a travel vlog and bring you guys along with me for our travel day. Once we get to the airport, I'll show you guys what I packed in my carry-on. But for now, I just wanted to get the vlog started to let you know we are officially traveling to England. Justin's family lives in Birmingham, but we will be traveling to London as well while we're there. So I'm super excited to bring you guys along. Are waiting at the gates for our plane to arrive. We actually had to switch flights because, as I told you guys before we left the house, the first flight we were supposed to get on was delayed, which would have made us miss our connecting flight. So luckily the airline was able to get us on a different airline so that we can still get to our destination on time to catch our very last flight to Birmingham. So
instead of 2 flights,
we're just taking instead of 3.
Instead of 3 flights,
we're taking 2.
2 flights.
Yeah. We'll be boarding shortly, but for now we're just waiting.
Ma cosa è successo alla musica? Cos'è? Ieri?
Okay, so we just landed in Frankfurt, Germany. We have a 4-hour layover, so we're just basically freshening up because it was a 9-hour flight. I think I did okay with sleeping, but I could probably take a nap later today to feel better, because right now it is 6:38 back home, so it's very early in the morning. I guess our body needs to catch up to the new time zone that we're in. It's 12 here. So it's after 12 here, so it's basically lunchtime. But I don't know what it is, but that plane was hot AF on the way back, and it was this one man that smelled like street onions the entire flight. So as soon as we landed, I went straight to the bathroom to clean under my arms, put more deodorant.
And guess who had to sit beside him?
He had to smell it the entire flight. So yeah, that just So as soon as we landed, I cleaned myself up to freshen up just a little bit. But as soon as we land in Birmingham, I'm going straight to the shower so that I can truly feel clean after traveling for, this is probably going to be like a 15-hour day. But as soon as we get to our gate, I'm going to do a what's in my carry-on bag for you guys, because I didn't get a chance to do it before we left the house. So I'll do it as soon as we get to our gate to show you. It's already 43.
Pretty good.
Since we have quite a bit of time to kill until our next flight, we went ahead and got something to snack on. So I got multivitamin. I don't know what else is in here because it's in German. I got a croissant, and I also grabbed a water. So far, my first impressions of this airport is that it is not the easiest to navigate whatsoever. So, if you're ever flying through the Frankfurt airport, just know that it's not easy to navigate, so make sure you give yourself extra time if you have a layover before your next flight. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick what's in my carry-on bag for you guys. I'm going to try to do this as best as possible because the lighting in this airport is quite bad. So I'm just going to do this one-handed and pull everything out. So starting with my actual carry-on bag, this is the Free People tote, and it's sitting on top of my away carry-on that I use for the cruise. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I actually packed inside of this carry-on, but let's just get into it. Okay, so the first thing that I have, of course, are my toiletries and essentials. Because every airport is different, I did go ahead and throw my sanitizer in here, which I've been taking out pretty much the entire flight, but that is what is in here. I also have my glasses case with the little thingy to clean my glasses. I started off the trip with contacts in, but when we landed here in Frankfurt, I went to the restroom to switch out my contacts for my glasses because my eyes were super dry. I also have my tech organizer. In here I have the charger for my actual computer. I have my hard drive cord. So this is what everything is that's tech related. My AirPods, because of course I wanted to be able to hear my videos while I'm editing them. And of course I also have those converter that can be used for the USA, UK, and all of EU. So that's what this is. My toothbrush, hard drive, Clorox wipes, my handy dandy pill organizer that I had from the cruise. I brought it on this trip as well. It's still some of the same things that's in here. I have Tylenol, ibuprofen, seasickness medicine, Pepto, and allergy medication. I also have a sweet treat, deodorant, because as I mentioned earlier, you don't want to be that person on a flight that is stinky, so use deodorant. Gum, my laptop, and the most important, my passport and my boarding pass for our next flight. So that's basically everything that I keep in my carry-on bag. Some of the essentials, of course, would be the hand sanitizer and the sanitizing wipes to clean my space when I'm on the actual plane, and my laptop because there's a lot of content that needs to get edited and I need to transfer some files from my memory card to my hard drive on this trip as well. So that is that, and we still have a couple more hours, so I'm going to find some way to kill time, which will probably be editing. So that's what I'm going to do. Good morning, guys. So we arrived in Birmingham around 6-ish yesterday, and we went directly to Justin's family's house, and we spent basically the night there. But I can say that that was a very exhausting travel day. But I'll talk to you guys later. Good morning, guys. So we are getting dressed because we're getting ready to head to London today. So Justin's already downstairs, but I'm going to go downstairs in a second to eat breakfast before we leave, and then we're going to take the train from Birmingham to London. But I want to show you guys the fit for today. So this is the fit for today. Full outfit is from Old Navy. Because we're going to London, the weather is unpredictable. Of course, I'm wearing a jacket just in case it gets a little chilly and it's supposed to rain. So yeah, t-shirt and these jeans are also from Old Navy. But yeah, we're keeping it really simple today for the outfit, and I'm going to be bringing my Lululemon camera bag as well for my bag of choice for today. I'm excited. We booked a hop-on, hop-off tour to help you see all the main sites in a short amount of time because we're only going to be there for about 7 hours-ish. So I'm excited to see what we get to do. Of course, I'm going to be taking a lot of pictures for the vlog. So yeah, I'm excited. London, we're trying to find our hop-on, hop-off bus so that we can go explore. As mentioned earlier, we came to England to visit family, so we were limited on time to explore London, which is why we decided the hop-on, hop-off tour would be the best way to see the main highlights, to get our feet wet with London and make the decision if we wanted to come back to visit again. And because we loved London so much, I'm already dreaming of the next time that I can come back to properly explore London and give London the proper time that I need to actually explore. But I can say the few hours that I spent in London, I absolutely fell in love. It is so beautiful. I love that it's filled with many different cultures. Everyone is out and about, walking, enjoying their life, having fun with their family and their friends. And I just can't wait to go back again.
Just let me know when I can stop.
A little bit more. That's good. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Eggplant. I got eggplant lasagna. So that lunch was pretty decent. It was like a quick something that we just wanted to grab because we were starving. We haven't eaten since breakfast this morning. So now we're going to go ahead and head back to the hop-on, hop-off bus so we can go see Westminster Abbey, Big Ben, and try to find some shopping because we are limited on time. We have to be back to the train station by 7:30 so that we can get to Birmingham. So we're trying to see a lot of things in a short amount of time. So fingers crossed we can see what we want to see. If not, we have to come back to London. We got off down here because I said, oh, let's go to the bridge.
Have a good evening and see you tomorrow.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Come on back to this one.
Yeah. Why not? I'm gonna sit on this side. This side. you guys are also limited on time when you come to London, I also would recommend to do the hop on hop off bus. We were able to see all the main sites so far, and we're actually going to Buckingham Palace right now, all within a couple of hours. And right now there's like a protest going on, so it's causing like a lot of congestion with traffic and all that. So being able to do this hop on hop off bus was actually very helpful for us. Otherwise we probably would have only been able to see one main site. So I'm excited that we actually did this. However, I do wish that we had more time here to actually take our time and explore each site, but seeing the highlights for now is good, because now that means we get to book another trip to come back to actually visit everything we want to.
How many guards?
We made it to Buckingham Palace. I don't know why, but I expected it to be much bigger. I don't know, maybe it's because we only seen the front part, but I'm sure it's like huge on the inside. Post this on your Instagram? Hold on, let me get the main bits. Babe, I'm trying to get the main bits.
This church in the front was Westminster Abbey.
We're going straight? I'm sad. We are officially walking back to Houston Station to go catch the train back to Birmingham. This is a very quick trip, and I feel like you guys only saw us like walking or on the hop off bus. So next time we come to London, we're gonna do a proper tour like the Brits would say. But only thing I did get, I bought a cardigan from Uniqlo for church tomorrow. But yeah, we're walking back to the station. It was a good day though. We did a lot of walking. I'm almost at a point where I'm closing my rings for today, so I guess that's a plus. But yeah. We are an hour early, so we have to wait for our train to come, which is why we're just sitting upstairs in the train station by a few restaurants that they have up here until our train is here. And then we're going back to Birmingham. And Monday morning, bright and early, we have a very long travel day back home to see our girls. It's going to be about a 15-hour day, probably a little bit longer actually. So we're not looking forward to that long day, but we miss our kids. So. You want to sit in one of these again?
What for junction?